Page by page, I read the lines they wrote for me. A tragedy, a comedy, a life of mimicry. Played the part, hit the marks, smiled right on cue. Living out a story that I never knew was true. But the set felt hollow and the lights felt cold. A narrative of someone else, a story getting old. I'm tearing up the pages, I'm breaking the fourth wall. The script was wrong, I knew it all along. This wasn't my story, this wasn't my scene. I'm taking back the narrative, becoming my own queen. No longer just an actor waiting for my call, 'cause the script was wrong, and I'm here to rewrite it all. The character they gave me was timid and so small, conditioned to be grateful and to give her all. For a plot that twisted but never let her grow. It's time to fire the writer, it's time to steal the show. I'm changing the setting, I'm changing the end. A story of my own making, a message I will send. I'm tearing out the pages, I'm breaking the fourth wall. The script was wrong, I knew it all along. This wasn't my story, this wasn't my scene. I'm taking back the narrative, becoming my own queen. No longer just an actor waiting for my call, 'cause the script was wrong, and I'm here to rewrite it all. This ink is my own, these words are my voice. Every single plot twist is now my own choice. Let the old story burn, let the ashes fall like rain. I'm building a new world from the pleasure and the pain. The script is gone, and I am free. My story starts now, directed by me. Quiet on the set, mercy. I used to wait for someone to yell action. Used to think my purpose was a chain reaction to a script I hadn't read, a role I didn't choose, another pawn in someone else's game to win or lose. But I saw the empty chair sitting there in the dark, with my name written on it, brand new start. Now I'm in the director's chair, I'm calling all the shots, I'm tying up the loose ends and connecting all the dots. My vision, my focus, my story to create. It's my movie now, and I'm sealing its fate. From this director's chair, I see it all so clear. The power was inside me, just behind the frame, the one who knows the ending and whispers every name of the characters who'll stay and the ones who have to go. I'm the one who decides the tempo, fast or slow. No more taking orders through a headset in my ear. The only voice that matters is the one I wanna hear. Now I'm in the director's chair, I'm calling all the shots, I'm tying up the loose ends and connecting all the dots. My vision, my focus, my story to create. It's my movie now and I'm sealing its fate. That's a wrap on who I used to be. Print the take where I am finally free. In the director's chair.
Flickering images of a life I thought was mine. Faded photographs standing out of line. Every scene of compromise, every forced and painful smile, I kept them in the final cut, at least for a little while. But the runtime was too long, the story lost its way. So I locked myself inside the edit bay today. And all the pieces of my past on the cutting room floor, every ghost I'm leaving, every door I'm closing the door. Snippets of a broken heart, echoes of a lie, they won't make the final version. This is my goodbye, it hurts to make the edit, but the story must be true. What's left on the cutting room cutting room floor. They're gone, they're gone, they're gone. Every ghost I'm leaving, every door I'm closing the door. Every ghost I'm leaving.
They built a world of paper towns and breakaway glass doors, and told me where to stand and fight in predetermined wars. They offered me a stand-in for the scenes that looked too rough, someone else to take the fall when living got too tough. Just hit your mark, they told me, and we'll handle all the pain. We'll let it out, the blood and tears, and wash away the rain. But I'm doing my own stunts now. I'm taking every hit. This is my story, every single bit. I'm not afraid to fall, I'm not afraid to bleed. I'm planting my own garden from a single stubborn seed. I sent the stunt double home, 'cause this is my own fight. I'm walking through the fire, and I'm stepping into the light. This isn't a performance, there's no safety net below. It's the terrifying beauty of learning how to grow. Every scar is a reminder of a scene I survived, a testament to the fact that I am still alive. They wanted a clean narrative, a hero without a flaw, but I'm more interested in the breaking of the law. 'Cause I'm doing my own stunts now. I'm taking every hit. This is my story, every single bit. I'm not afraid to fall, I'm not afraid to bleed. I'm planting my own garden from a single stubborn seed. I sent the stunt double home, 'cause this is my own fight. I'm walking through the fire, and I'm stepping into the light. The bruises make the character, the scrapes define the plot. I'm the one who has to live it, whether they approve or not. So let the cameras roll on the authentic and the real. The only way to show them is to let them see me feel. No stunt double, no escape, just me and my own landscape. No stunt double, my own fate, and I'm not afraid. The lights go down, the curtain starts to rise. My story, right before their eyes. Spent years in the darkness, editing the scenes, learning what the silence in between the screaming means. I recast the villains, rewrote every line, made the whole damn universe authentically mine. There were days I thought I'd scrap it, that the film would never be, but I held on to the vision only I could see. And tonight is the premiere, the culmination of it all. I'm standing in the spotlight, standing proud and tall. Let them watch, let them whisper, let them finally understand. This movie was created by my own two hands. This is the premiere, my heart is on the screen, a masterpiece of everything I've ever been. I walk the crimson carpet, the flashing lights are bright, but they don't feel as blinding as my own internal light. Every frame of memory, every scene a choice I made. The soundtrack is the rhythm of a life I wasn't afraid to live out loud, to direct and to produce. From a tangled mess of moments I created my own truth. And tonight is the premiere, the culmination of it all. I'm standing in the spotlight, standing proud and tall. Let them watch, let them whisper, let them finally understand. This movie was created by my own two hands. This is the premiere, my heart is on the screen, a masterpiece of everything I've ever been. There's no need for awards, no need for their acclaim. My prize is in the knowing that I overcame the urge to be an extra in a story not my own, and build a cinematic world to call my home. Roll the credits, let them play, directed by me, every single day. My premiere, my life, my way.
They gave me notes, 1,000 little changes. Make it brighter, make it softer, rearrange the stages. That scene is too dark, that line is too real. Don't you know the audience wants something they can feel? But the feelings that they're selling are sanitized and cheap, and the promises they're making are promises they can't keep. But it's my vision, my edit, my cut, my story, my soul, my gut. I'm the one who says what stays and what will be removed. In the narrative of my life, I have nothing left to prove. So take your notes and your suggestions. I am shutting the door, 'cause it's my vision, my edit, my cut, and it's not yours anymore. You wanted to be co-director, a partner in the game, whispering your changes, trying to shift the frame. You tried to cut the
I was shining on my own and zooming on the moments where I felt the most alone. But I see your motivations, I see your grand design to make my movie smaller so that it would align with thine. But it's my vision, my edit, my cut, my story, my soul, my gut. I'm the one who says what stays and what will be removed. In the narrative of my life, I have nothing left to prove. So take your notes and your suggestions. I am shutting the door, 'cause it's my vision, my edit, my cut, and it's not yours anymore. This film is not a product to be focused, grouped, and sold. It's a chronicle of a spirit, brave and uncontrolled. Every flaw and imperfection is a part of the art, a deliberate decision from a director's heart. My vision, my edit, my cut, final say the door is shut. My vision, my edit, my cut, this is me and that's I'm done with improvisation, done with living scene by scene, reacting to the chaos, wondering what it all could mean. I'm stepping back from the action, from the frantic, hurried pace, to find a quiet room and put each moment in its place, with a pencil and a purpose, with a vision in my head. I'm mapping out the future, leaving nothing left unsaid. This is the storyboard of the life I'm gonna make. Every single victory, every risk I'm gonna take. I'm sketching out the chapters, I'm pinning down the dreams, connecting all the moments with deliberate seams. I'm the artist and the architect, I'm drawing the whole plan on the storyboard of my life. I finally understand. This frame will be the morning I decide to walk away. This one will be the journey that I'm starting here today. This panel shows the mountain that I know I have to climb, and this one shows the healing that will surely take some time. I'm drawing in the allies who will help me win the fight, and erasing all the shadows, filling every box with light. This is the storyboard of the life I'm gonna make. Every single victory, every risk I'm gonna take. I'm sketching out the chapters, I'm pinning down the dreams, connecting all the moments with deliberate seams. I'm the artist and the architect, I'm drawing the whole plan on the storyboard of my life. I finally understand. Some scenes are still left empty, some paths are undefined, but the ending is already crystal clear within my mind. It's a picture of contentment, a portrait of my soul, finally and forever taking back complete control.
open, said anyone could walk right in. Didn't check the resume, didn't care where they had been. I gave out leading roles to extras with a pretty face, and let them wreck the scenery and leave without a trace. But the producers had enough, the budget's running low. Some characters are being written out of the show. This is a casting call for the rest of my whole life. Ooh. If you're gonna play a part, you've gotta play it right. I'm looking for supporters, for heroes and for friends, not another villain with their own destructive ends. So read your lines with honesty, show me who you are, 'cause in my movie not just anyone can be the star. I've seen your work in other films, the drama that you bring, the way you love a monologue, the chaos that you sing. You're perfect for a tragedy, a tale of doubt and fear. But that's not the kind of picture that I'm producing here. So thank you for your time, I'm sure you'll find your place. But I'm filling up my story with integrity and grace. Casting call for the rest of my whole life. If you're gonna play a part, you've gotta play it right. I'm looking for supporters, for heroes and for friends, not another villain with their own destructive ends. So read your lines with honesty, show me who you are, 'cause in my movie not just anyone can be the star. The role of lover is open, but the standards are now high. Requires honesty and laughter and a soul that doesn't lie. The role of friend is crucial, must be loyal to the end. On this cinematic journey, I need someone I can depend. Next, the casting call is open. Show me your heart. Next, are you ready for your part? Next,
the sound be loud. I'm stepping from the shadows, I'm emerging from the crowd. The clapperboard has snapped, the moment is right now. I'm taking my position and I'm taking my first bow. Let it begin. I'm all in. Let the story spin. Everybody loves the final cut, the glamour and the art. They see the hero's journey, they don't see the falling apart. They see the perfect lighting, the well-delivered line. They don't see the 16 takes it took to make it shine. They don't see the budget worries or the script that fell apart. They only see the magic, they don't see the broken heart. This is the behind the scenes, the part they never show. The lonely hours editing, the seeds you have to sow. It's not all red carpets, it's not all flashing lights. It's the quiet desperation in the middle of the night. Being the director is a battle and a grind. It's the endless, thankless labor for the peace you hope to find. The arguments with actors who don't understand their role. The moments when the pressure starts to take a heavy toll. The daily compromises, the fires you put out. The gnawing deep foundation of uncertainty and doubt. This is the real movie, the unglamorous truth. The grit beneath the fingernails, the fading of your youth. This is the behind the scenes, the part they never show. The lonely hours editing, the seeds you have to sow. It's not all red carpets, it's not all flashing lights. It's the quiet desperation in the middle of the night. Being the director is a battle and a grind. It's the endless, thankless labor for the peace you hope to find. But in the quiet chaos, there's a beauty to be found. The satisfaction of building something from the ground. Every problem solved, every single scene that's made is a quiet little victory that will never ever fade. Behind the scenes I'm working, in the darkness I'm in control. This is how a story's made. This is how I make me whole. I used to live my life in close-up, every detail magnified, every flaw and every worry, with nowhere left to hide. macro view of moments, a microscopic fear, losing sight of the horizon with every falling tear. But I'm changing the equipment, I'm stepping way, way back, putting a new perspective on this old and beaten track. I'm seeing through a wide-angle lens these days. Everything connects in unexpected ways. The mountains and the valleys, the rivers and the plains, the beauty of the whole damn thing, the sunshine and the rain. It's not about the single frame, it's about the bigger view. With this wide-angle lens, I can finally see it's true. That mistake I made last summer, that stumble and that fall from back here with this new lens, it barely shows at all. It's just a tiny pixel in a vast and grand design, a part of the whole story, and the story's wholly mine. The characters who came and went, the joy and the despair, are part of the grand landscape. They're all inside the square. I'm seeing through a wide-angle lens these days. Everything connects in unexpected ways. The mountains, the valleys, the rivers and the plains, the beauty of the whole damn thing, the sunshine and the rain. It's not about the single frame, it's about the bigger view. With this wide-angle lens, I can finally see it's true. I'm the one who chooses focus, I'm the one who frames the shot. I decide what's in the picture, and I decide what's not. And I'm choosing to see everything, the darkness and the light, a panoramic masterpiece, breathtaking in its sight. Zooming out, seeing it all, ready for the long haul with my wide-angle lens. My new life begins. I tried to make a masterpiece, a flawless epic film, where every line was perfect, every moment at the helm. I wanted a performance that was worthy of an award, but I tripped on my own ego and I fell upon my sword. I forgot my lines, I missed my cues, I laughed when I should cry. I thought it was a tragedy, I didn't even try to lie. But now I see the beauty in the blooper reel of my life. Every clumsy moment, every bit awkward strife. It's the part where I'm most human, the part where I'm most really unexpected. Clumsy joy is the greatest thing to feel. So roll the outtakes, show the world the mess I've made. My blooper reel's the best damn film I ever would have played. The scene where I confessed my love with spinach in my teeth, the time I tried to be profound and fell into the wreath, the dramatic exit that was ruined by a squeaky door. punchlines to the drama, the levity and grace. They're the moments that put a real, authentic smile upon my face. But now I see the beauty in the blooper reel of my life. Every clumsy moment, every bit of awkward strife. It's the part where I'm most human, the part where I'm most real. The unexpected clumsy joy is the greatest thing to feel. So roll the outtakes, show the world the mess I've made. My blooper reel's the best damn film I ever would have played. Perfection is a fiction, a director's fantasy. The most memorable moments are born from calamity. So I'm embracing all the errors, the stumbles and the slips. They're the truest words that ever will escape my lips. Cue the laugh track, let it play. I'm getting better every day. In my blooper reel, I'm okay, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm I had a plan, a schedule, a call sheet for the day. Every scene was storyboarded. I knew just what to say. I was the director after all, in charge of the whole show, controlling every outcome, every place I had to go. But you walked on set, an extra I did not cast, a beautiful distraction that was never meant to last. And suddenly we're in an unscripted moment, throwing all the pages away. I don't know what we're doing, but I don't want it to end. This is the most honest way I've ever learned to play. I'm forgetting all my lines, I'm forgetting the whole plot. These unscripted moments are the only thing I've got. My carefully constructed world is falling at the seams, replaced by something better than my wildest plotted dreams. We're improvising dialogue under the pale moonlight, and for the first time ever, everything just feels so right. The crew is looking confused, they're waiting for my cut, but I'm lost inside this feeling of fire in my gut. And suddenly we're in an unscripted moment, throwing all the pages away. I don't know what we're doing, but I don't want it to end. This is the most honest way I've ever learned to play. I'm forgetting all my lines, I'm forgetting the whole plot. These unscripted moments are the only thing I've got. Maybe being the director isn't about control at all. It's about knowing when to let the script completely fall, and trust the actors on the set to find a truer way to live inside the moment of a brand new unwritten day. Keep rolling, don't cut. This is real, this is us, an unscripted moment, and it's more than enough. The orchestra is playing, the credits have just rolled. A story of a lifetime has finally been told. I'm standing at the podium, a statue in my hand, the final scene of a movie I had meticulously planned. They're waiting for a speech, a list of names to thank, a carefully prepared remark from a memory bank. But I'd like to thank the younger me who dared to make a start, who took the role of director of her own and broken heart. I'd like to thank my stubbornness for refusing to give in, and the courage that I mustered to begin and to begin. I'd like to thank the lonely nights that taught me to be strong. This award is for the journey that I've been on all Of course, I thank the supporting cast who played their parts so well, the ones who lifted me back up each and every time I fell. And I'm grateful to the villains for the lessons that they taught. They showed me what I wasn't and the battles I have fought. But tonight the greatest honor goes to the one who stayed right here and faced the empty director's chair and conquered all the fear. And I'd like to thank the younger me who dared to make a start, who took the role of director of her own and broken heart. I'd like to thank my stubbornness for refusing to give in, and the courage that I mustered to begin and to begin. I'd like to thank the lonely nights that taught me to be strong. This award is for the journey that I've been on all along. This statue's made of all the tears I cried and turned to glass, a monument to knowing that the hardest times will pass. It's beautiful and heavy, and it's shining in the light, and I'm the one who gets to take it home with me tonight. So thank you and good night. I think I'll be all right. Thank you. was shot in shadows, a permanent blue filter. The mood was always somber, the narrative off kilter. Directed by a stranger who loved the tragic and the bleak, who kept the key light dim and low and taught me not to speak. But I've stormed the lighting booth, I've taken the controls, a coup against the darkness that was swallowing our I'm the one who sets the lightning now. I'm chasing out the gray. I'm flooding every single scene with the golden light of day. I'm dialing up the brightness. I'm making my own sun. The era of the shadows is completely dead and done. I'm the gaffer and the director. I'm the one who makes it right. My movie will be filmed in overwhelming, beautiful light. I'm putting a soft focus on the memories that hurt, and a spotlight on the lessons I have managed to unearth. A lens flare for the moments of unexpected simple joy. I'm no longer a supporting cast, no longer just a toy. You want to bring the mood down, you want to kill the vibe, but you have no power here, you have no place to hide. I'm the one who sets the lighting now. I'm chasing out the gray. I'm flooding every single scene with the golden light of day. I'm dialing up the brightness. I'm making my own sun. The era of the shadows is completely dead and done. I'm the gaffer and the director. I'm the one who makes it right. My movie will be filmed in an overwhelming, beautiful light. This is not an war, not a thrill or a prize. It's a story of redemption, it's a story about light, and how a single person with their hand upon the switch can pull their own damn story from a dark and lonely deep. Lights up on me, exactly as I wanna be. Bright and seen, I see.
whispers from the back row, the scribbling in the dark, the judge in my performance, trying to leave their bitter mark. The pacing is all wrong, they say the lead is not quite right. The second act is dragging and the ending's not in sight. They're writing their opinions in a poison paper pen, and they'll publish their critiques for the world to read, and then nothing. 'Cause the critics' review doesn't mean a thing to me. I'm not making this movie for a panel of wannabe judges of a story that they've never had to live. I got nothing to prove to them and nothing left to give. So let them write the headlines full of envy and of spite. The critics' review is just noise in the night. You used to be my biggest critic, sitting in the front row seat, pointing out my every flaw, reveling in my defeat. You gave my life a 0 star, a failure and a mess, and I tried to change the story to appease you, I confess. But now the show is sold out and you don't have a ticket. Your opinion's in the bargain bin and I don't care to pick it. 'Cause the critics' review doesn't mean a thing to me. I'm not making this movie for a panel of wannabe judges of a story that they've never had to live. I've got nothing to prove to them and nothing left to give. So let them write their headlines full of envy and of spite. The critics' review is just noise in the night. The only review that matters is the one I give myself when I look into the mirror at the book up on the shelf. Did I tell a story that was honest, brave, and true? If the answer's yes, then I don't give a damn what the critics do. No notes, no feedback. I'm not looking back. Let them review my stories You had a starring role, the antagonist in chief, the source of all the conflict, the cause of all my grief. You delivered every monologue with such a perfect sneer. The undisputed villain of my life for all those years. Your shadow was a character seen the dailies, I've seen the rough assemblies, the endless different versions of what my life could be. I've listened to the feedback, the notes from the peanut gallery. It needs more drama, more romance, a different strategy. I've stayed up through the long nights with coffee and without, trying to find a perfect story, trying to figure it all out. This is the final cut, there are no more changes now. I'm locking the picture, taking my final bow. Every scene is where it's meant to be, every moment is in place. A story of survival, of dignity and grace. This is the version that will stand the test of time, the final cut of my own life, and it's finally truly mine. I'm not exporting versions for anyone's approval. I'm not interested in a focus group's removal of the scenes that make them squeamish, the parts that are too real, the authentic, messy, beautiful way I've learned to feel. The picture is locked, the sound is mixed, the color is complete. My story, my production, my bittersweet, sweet feet. This is the final cut, there are no more changes now. I'm locking the picture, taking my final bow. Every scene is where it's meant to be, every moment is in place. A story of survival, of dignity and grace. This is the version that will stand the test of time, the final cut of my own life, and it's finally truly Send it to the theater, print the posters and the stills. This is the culmination of my heart and of my will. Let the audience assemble, let the projector start to wear. This is the only version of the woman that I were, and damn it will be. The final cut is done, I've won. The final cut is me, finally.
They told me it's a genre of film, a story seen before, a predictable beginning, and then an open door to a second act of sorrow, a third act of regret, a movie that the universe had already preset. I was just an actress hired for the part, to break on cue and bleed on cue and have a broken heart. but I am the author, the writer and the star. I'm building my own universe, no matter where you are. My signature is in the script, my soul is in the lens. This is not a remake, this is where my world begins. I am the author, my vision is the law, a cinematic masterpiece without a single flaw. My style is unconventional, my methods are my own. I'm working with a budget of the seeds that I have sown. I'm using natural light from the fire in my soul to tell a complex story of becoming truly whole. I'm not looking for a blockbuster commercial success. I'm making cinematic art out of a beautiful mess. 'Cause I am the author, the writer and the star. I'm building my own universe, no matter where you are. My signature is in the script, my soul is in the lens. This is not a remake, this is where my world begins. I am the author, my vision is the law, a cinematic masterpiece without a single flaw. This is not a film by committee, it's a singular belief that the most important story is a story of relief from the tyranny of others' expectations and their strife. This is an independent movie, and it is my
I've been living in a fishbowl, a two-dimensional screen, a character in a story, a domestic tragic scene. I can feel the audience watching, I can feel their silent gaze as I walk through my own life in a predetermined haze. But something in me splintered, a crack upon the glass, a realization that this scripted life was never meant to pay. I'm breaking the fourth wall, I'm talking back to you, the one who thought
I used to be a writer for hire on my own damn life, a gun for hire actress in a world of pain and strife, a producer's little puppet dancing on a string, never questioning the story or the bitter song I'd sing. I was working for a studio that didn't have my back, just a nameless, faceless player in a blockbuster track. But now the credits roll and everyone will see it was written, directed, and produced by me. Every single plot twist, every single line, the story's final victory is finally truly mine. I'm the one who owned it from the first scene to the last. My name is on the movie, my future and my past. I wrote the scenes of courage, I directed my own heart, I produced the happy ending right from the very start. I was the one who sourced the funding from my own self-belief. I was the one who edited my own and private grief. I did the casting, built the set, I chose the final score. I'm not just the lead role anymore, but now the credits roll and everyone will see it was written, directed, and produced by me. Every single plot twist, every single line, the story's final victory is finally truly mine. I'm the one who owned it from the first scene to the last. My name is on the movie, my future and my past. This is my production company, my one-woman show. I'm the one who gets to say which way the story's gonna go. I'm the studio executive, the grip, the final say. My movie, my rules at the closing of the day. Written by me, directed by me, produced by me, for the world